In a stunning display of dominance that left no room for doubt, England's Red Roses etched their name into rugby history with a commanding 33-13 victory over Canada in the Women's Rugby World Cup final. But here's where it gets controversial. While the result celebrates a team's triumph, it also raises a lingering question. Can underfunded teams truly compete on the global stage when financial disparities run this deep? Let's unpack this unforgettable chapter in women's sport. The Twickenham crowd of 81,885, a record for women's rugby, witnessed England exorcise the ghosts of past failures. After losing the previous 2 World Cup finals to New Zealand, the Red Roses delivered a masterclass in physicality and precision. Their 33-game winning streak, now stretching back to that 2021 defeat, proved they're not just a force, they're a phenomenon. And this is the part most people miss. The win wasn't just about power. It was about calculated execution. England's defence, led by captain Zoe Aldcroft's heroic try-line steal, and their relentless forward dominance, epitomised by Sophie de Goede's penalties, told a story of discipline. Canada, however, deserves far more credit than the scoreboard suggests. The Canadian team had just pulled off a seismic semi-final upset against New Zealand, arguably playing the tournament's most consistent rugby. Their Mission Win Rugby World Cup campaign, a grassroots fundraising effort to close the gap with wealthier nations, had raised $950,000 of its $1 million goal. Yet on the biggest stage, England's blend, but it wasn't just her flair. Alex Matthews' clinical finish after a driving maul and Abby Ward's second-half dash showcased how England balanced finesse with fundamentals. The victory marks a golden year for English women's sport, following the Lionesses' Euro 2025 title retention. Yet this win isn't without its shadows. Canada's near miss highlights a painful truth. Can teams like theirs ever bridge the financial chasm? Is it fair to measure success purely by trophies when resources are so unevenly distributed? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Are grassroots efforts like Canada's a temporary fix or a blueprint for the future? Drop your opinions in the comments. Team moments. Ellie Kildunne's wonder try, a balletic run through a sea of defenders, shifted momentum instantly. Zoe Aldcroft's try-line theft, a defensive masterstroke that summed up England's composure. Canada's resilience. Despite the loss, their semi-final dismantling of New Zealand and their fundraising spirit deserve applause. Lineups and officials. England: Kildunne, Dow, Jones, Hurd, Breach. Harrison, Hunt. Bottoman, Cocaine, Muir, Talling, Ward, Aldcroft, Cap, Cabea, Matthews. Replacements: Atkin, Davis, Clifford, Byrne, Galligan, Fianati, Packer, Aitchison, Rowland. Canada: Shell, Corrigan, Simons, Tessier, Hogan, Rochester. Perry, Pelletier, Hunt, Tutosi, Menin, de Goede, O'Donnell. Crossley, Packin, Forteza. Replacements: Bogue, Castle, De Merchant, Bakerboom, Royer, Senft, Apps, Somanatafa. Referee: Holly Davidson, Scotland. Assistant referees: Amy Barrett-Theron, South Africa, and Clara Munarini, Italy. Television match official: Leo Colgan, Ireland. What's next for the Red Roses? And can Canada's mission inspire a new era of parity? The debate is just beginning.